Alright, regrettably, we're playing this game again, the fourth time. He paid me back. Although, if he wanted to make curry for me regularly, I would not say no. So that would mean he would improve over time. Oh yeah, it's gonna be in hot. Oh yeah, you can't skip this either. The buzzing. Oh, this was Japanese curry, so I think it's a very specific flavor profile. I don't think it's like the more generic, just curry definition. Yep, and we get to listen to that noise every time I die, because you can't skip it. It's weird because I've been able to skip other cutscenes. It's just, this game's odd. Okay, I died because I was investigating this area. I clipped through the grounds. We're not going to do that again. Hey, the buzzing's back. I mean, if they do, I'll play it. It's pretty fun. I might play it with Carl. He was talking about wanting to game since SGDQ, but he got COVID, so he's been really sick. If I didn't have anything else to play, I could play weird games like that. But, I mean, I'm pretty motivated to get through this challenge now, the N64. I want to see it finish and start thinking about how to run the finale stream. Will I wear a costume? Probably not. The Mexican runner wore a suit during his finale. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, we're the same size. Chris, no commenting on the streamer's appearance. Thank you. I just whipped out a VTuber model for the finale. Oh, what the? I burnt my mouth though on the curry because I guess overestimated how long I needed to heat it up. Oh yeah, I'm really good at Mario 64. Like, I'm not a speedrunner, but I could probably sub 3 hour 120 star without too much trouble. Like, I know exactly where to go for every single star. I know a lot of the... I'm really good with Mario. Like, I used to play Kaizo Romance, so I'm like very familiar with the movement engine and all that. I do not know how to do Carpus. I did do Owlus once. That was pretty hype. Very first time I went to GDQ, I feel like a lot of people do this. They're like, oh my god, I want to speedrun something. So I was like, I'm gonna speedrun Mario 64. But then I just didn't. Oh, they got carpetless? That's cool. We'll do one. So if you don't know, there are 2 Mario 64 versions on our list. One is Mario 64, and the other is Shindo Paktao Edition. If you played Mario 3D All-Stars on the Switch, you played Shindo Edition. It has different voice lines, Rumble Pack support, which didn't apply, and a few patches, the most notable being no BLJs. Oh, and some different Mario face animations, I think, too. It was a 2-game pack with Mario 64 and Wave Race 64. Wave Race added Time Trial Ghosts and Rumble Pack support. Yeah, we'll just be doing back-to-back. I don't know, it's gonna be weird. I feel like doing 2 120-star runs back-to-back is gonna feel strange. I don't know. Like, will the second run even feel hype still? Also, Penga weirdly had the onions in a bowl. Like, they look just raw, so maybe he doesn't like cooked onions? I'm gonna ask about that. I didn't want to put raw. I don't like raw onions. Feels so strange to play this immediately after a modern shooter that is running at 60 FPS. I'm not sure. They were sliced up, but they were like very white. I don't know if cooked onions are white. They were just separated from, like, the curry was all mixed in one container, but then the onions were separate. I don't know. It just seems like it would be really tedious to cook all the stuff together and then separate the onions. That's why I feel like they're raw. I don't know. I didn't make it, so I can't tell you. Yeah, they weren't brown at all. They were very white. Another hint leading to the conclusion that they were raw. Brandon, enjoy your taco. Well, I have all non-stick cookware. He's using my stuff. Our friend that made it said that makes it really challenging to, like, brown the meats and all that. What is this guy doing? So, chat, while I was eating, I saw something very sad. The CEO of Twitch Dan Clancy, who seems to care about his personal stream more than making Twitch better, was going around spamming in tons of streams to like come watch him, and he's shamelessly self-promoting. It's not like he got hacked or something. Like he was live streaming while he did it. Something. Turok 2 didn't have... I don't know if it had any fog, but that's the reason it ran so poorly. Turok 1 had aggressive fog. I mean, I don't think Turok 2 has... I'm sure it has some fog, but it's drastically toned down from Turok 1. Turok 1, I probably wouldn't be able to see past this building. Yeah, this game gets the lag of Turok 2 with the fog. I don't think this has as bad a fog as the first one. But that being said, Turok 1 ran decently. Like, I'll take the fog if I get a good frame rate. I hope the, like, N64 PS... or not N64. I think N64 is already kind of out there. I hope, like, the PS2 GameCube aesthetic starts taking off in the indie scene. I saw a game on Blue Sky somebody was making. It was like a stealth game, and it was like... just looked like a PS2 game. I honestly didn't realize it was their indie game until I looked at their page. I thought they were just showing some game I'd never heard of. I was like, this is really cool. Yep, playing Halo 1. What are my objectives? Because I haven't done objective A. The chemical plant. Okay. So maybe you do objective B first. Feels like they should have reordered them, but... Objective A complete. Nice. Yeah, it all depends on your graphics settings. PUBG is ultimately a PS4 game when I play on my PS5, so it's quite toned down to its potential. But I imagine on PC you can jack up all the settings like crazy. Ow. Speaking of PC, I'm gonna set up my second PC to be able to play PC games on stream, just like run it into my capture card. I guess I'll look into a fiber optic HDMI cable just to be safe, since it's a decent distance it'll need to go. Retrieve the smart bomb beacons. This will be the biggest crematorium in history. What did that say? What the heck? Yeah, that name could use a rework. There is something on PC, so I'll probably wait to play this fully until a while. I think I want to get back to SMW. Oh my god, it just disintegrates them. But I mentioned on my Discord a while back that there was a bunch of those Twitch bounties, which is what I did. That was where I played Marvel Rivals and PUBG through for the sponsored streams. There's one for Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remake that I was having trouble getting it to work. And I emailed Twitch support about it. I'm pretty sure I was talking to an AI bot. My suspicion was that they ran out of console codes to give out, and the only ones to give out were for PC, so I tried that, and it did work. So I still don't know, maybe I'll buy it on my PS5 and then give the PC code to somebody, or just play on PC anyway. One day next week I will do a stream of that. And I do want to play it, but I probably won't immediately after DK, just because I want to get back to SMW. The game doesn't suck. The only complaints I've heard are about 4's campaign, which I think is valid. I wish they made 1 and 2, because the 1-2 remake was fantastic, and then just made 3 as a DLC and expansion. Like, I think 4 should have been just its own thing, you know? I don't want Underground 2. They need to... When's the last time you played that? Because I played it recently, and it's rough. It was like when Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville and all them were at their like peak popularity. So they dove into that, and it was... They're no longer at their peak popularity. It's rough. The biggest issue for me about the 4 story isn't that they changed it. Oh, shoot. Heck yeah. Alright. That was chill. Like, the game's... Underground 2's physics engine's good and the levels are good. It's just the single player mode. They literally could release it. I didn't finish the game when I was streaming it. Like, I'm not as into edgy humor as a lot of people, but I was just like, I don't want to play this. This is making me feel weird. Incinerate the bug eggs. Our planet must be cleansed of this foul invading force. Power up the sea gates and gain entry. Locate and rescue any surviving troopers. Plant the beacons you've retrieved so our warheads can lock onto the dang towers. The enemy won't know what's hit them. After they're vaporized into millions of atoms, they won't know anything. Objective E? Oh my goodness. Oh shoot, it's facility. Oh, this is hurting me. Whoa, I will not accept this American Wasteland slander. That's my favorite one. Only due to nostalgia, but... I replayed all of them recently. Well, not recently, but it was right before 1 and 2 Remake came out. Of the Pro Skater games, 3 aged the best, and of the post-Pro Skater games, Underground 1 aged the best. Yeah, you don't understand though. I played online. I was in a clan. I was in a Tony Hawk clan on the PS2. You can't take that away from me. Project 8's pretty good. It's a good video game. Well, PS2 Project 8 is not good. That's the one I played when I played them all recently. I had no idea it was so different. 360 Project 8's a good game. It's just, they were feeling the heat from how popular Skate was, and I think they leaned into that rather than just continue letting Tony Hawk be the crazy arcade game and Skate be the more realistic one. There's just problems with AAA devs, man, or not devs, studios, publishers. I liked the goals in Project 8, like, also I thought the, story was pretty decent, like, the actual, dialogue and stuff. Like, it was a cool idea, working your way up the ranks to the top 8. The problem with Skate is I got so good at it that it became, arcadey for me. I was, nailing massive combos. It was fun, though. It's not... I wish Tony Hawk didn't try to make the game harder to... I mean, I assume they're we can't let them encroach on our turf. It was doing a very different thing from Tony Hawk, but it's I don't know, they're just we have to... We can be the only one, you know, we need all the sales. We can't share with them, and that just makes the game end up being worse. I don't know. It's like when Guitar Hero had Rock Band appear, and they're like, instead of just sticking with what we got and people clearly like, let's do what Rock Band did and make our own drums and stuff that's nowhere near as good. It's like big publishers can't be content with what they have. It's gotta always get even bigger. It's not good enough that you're making a lot of money. You need to make a lot of money. I didn't think people would meme about Pro Skater 5 not being real, and I thought it actually wasn't. Because like so many people just say that. And then I finally saw a video about it, and it's so bad. It is so bad. Like that Tony Hawk should not have let them put his name on that. Nope, all the videos are from the initial playthroughs. Don't plan to replay any games. Still missing some troopers. Yeah, the reality is it takes much longer to make a video than it does to beat a game. And it literally takes longer no matter what you do, because it takes X time to beat the game. And then it's not like the next frame the video exists. But I have to, this is my living. I need cash to not die, so I need health, shelter, food, water. I don't usually profit from the videos, only when they like really do well. And I also just like live streaming a lot better than making videos. So I think if I stopped streaming for a long time to just make videos, I would burn out faster than game burnout. Yeah, GoldenEye is getting like 1,000 views plus a month, which is a good $10, depends on the time of year. Every time YouTube recommends to somebody new, they have the potential to go watch all the old ones too. It did get brighter, and I'm very glad for it. Objective A complete. What was Objective A? Oh, okay. Now power up the sea gates and gain entry. I'm really glad the Robot Wars community, or whatever you want to call it, like found that video. Because I remember when I put that video out, like, it like didn't do well, and half the comments were like, I'm sure you worked really hard on this, but I ain't watching this. Which, I get it. I probably wouldn't want to watch it either. But now I'm like, I'm proud that that's out there, and they really appreciated it, because that game's not translated, so it's one of the few that, like, the Robot Wars fandom doesn't know what happens in it. Now I've gotten lots of nice comments from the Robot Wars fans. I guess Super Robo. Yeah, my videos have definitely gotten longer on average. But when they're like especially long, I've started trying to put like chapter markers and things to make it easier to want to come back. Feels less daunting to see an hour video if there's pieces. But it's also just these games have been so long. I have 3 long, including Ocarina, there's 3 long ones left, and then there's just so many that are like not long, all in a row, and it's gonna be so nice. I may actually get ahead again. Could happen. Fun fact, I used to be really ahead, and I got so confident that I started putting out 2 videos per week. I wish I didn't do that now. Quest 64, maybe it's next. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Should not have done. I really hope we get it. Not even like an okay game next. I hope we get a good game. I deserve a good game. I'll find joy in Quest 64. I'll force myself to like it so the Quest 64 official guy thinks I'm cool. I mean, this game's been really bad. This area is not seeming as bad, thankfully. Partially because I can see. Also, RPGs are my favorite genre of video game. So, like, even if it's not a great RPG, I feel like I'm more inclined to like it than a bad game of a different genre. Like, I gave Aiden Chronicles a decent score, I think. I feel like that's just pretty objectively a bad game. Star Fox will be a lot of fun. It's not super hard. I guess there's like those medals I can do. I don't know how hard those are if I decide to do that. Dude, this thing's just a one-hit kill. I probably can't reload it. That's the issue. Oh, no, it's not. Took 2 for that guy. Yes, activate the sea gates. I get it. Where are the sea gates? Objective markers, also a map, would just change this game drastically. I think this is level 12 or 13. It's honestly not been super bad compared to what we went through in the volcano. Like, this part's been actually kind of enjoyable. This is back to the 5-6 feeling game this was before mission 2 and 3. This is the Turok engine. I think it's Turok 2's, but it may be altered. Mayans. I have to open the sea gate. He didn't tell me how. He just kept saying, open the sea gate, open the sea gate. I flip this switch up here. That game is Horse Game. Horse Game should have been an 11, but I kept it at 10. Honestly, I wonder how difficult it would have been to breed horses in that game, because it wasn't hard in Derby Stallion. We never even attempted it because it just seemed so overwhelming. I would say bottom of the 9th is actually unbeatable for me. I would have to have somebody lab it out to figure out how to cheese it. Like, I'm confident I just would have never beaten those challenges in it. Like, Mortal Kombat Trilogy also felt unbeatable, but there was a speedrun to watch readily available. Like, if I had that for bottom of the 9th, it may not even be hard. Thank God, I thought I was their next meal. I rocked MK Trilogy specifically because I looked up the speedrun and did exactly what they did. If I did not do that, I would not have rocked that game. I was not getting anywhere with it. It felt impossible. I hope the sumo wrestling's fun. If it's not fun, I hope it's at least funny. I don't know how to open these C gates. What was objective C? Okay, rescue the troopers. I keep getting recommended this Twitch channel called Midnight Sumo, and it's just like professional sumo wrestling. I don't know if it's live or reruns or what. I'm just like, maybe I should just watch this. Twitch is really wanting me to. Barber. Oh, is it a person? It's not just like an empty broadcast? Is this not hitting? That was weird. Plays Ironmon? Well, I just got absolutely lit up. Be careful, Marine. Be careful. Okay, yeah, it didn't tell me I did objective B. I hate when it does that. This game's been both one of the worst games I've ever played and pretty decent. It's currently pretty decent. But yesterday, it was one of the worst games I've ever played. So, a big reason is because it's pitch black in missions 2 and 3. I can actually see now. And those I was running around with this equipped, so I could like not see well, and it, like cuts off so much of the screen. Yeah, I heard people liked Superman. I don't really watch like superhero films or just anything in the superhero universe. I don't interact with it, so I don't really have an interest in seeing it. It's just not something I did growing up. Yeah, I know I'm low health. Wait, is that why Lex Luthor's evil? Because he likes Lois Lane? I just picked it up. I think I gotta place this over here. Problem is I have to like go to safety after it and I don't know where that is. Probably not over there. Well, probably not there either. What the heck? Where do I go? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, this bunker, maybe. Can I get in? No! I'm in the bunker, man! I'm in it! Alright, I'm pretty sure that's where I gotta go.
For enduring this last stretch of N64 games, the least I can do is drop you my prime.
Miserloo, thank you for the 31-month resub. That's not the least you could do. You could just peace out, say something really mean on the way out. It would be much less. That is a high honor. I mean, it is a decently long game, but it's a lot of the time has been just because I'm dying and having to redo everything. Like, for example, I died at the literal last possible moment of this level, and now I have to redo the entire thing. Room I was trapped in? You mean the lava thing? One of the walls was a ladder in one spot, even though it didn't have a ladder texture at all. You just somehow climbed the wall. Classic. I want this open. Must be a switch. This game's the darkest game I've played on here, I imagine. I mean, this game had places where you just literally, the screen was just black. Like, there was nothing. How did I finish Objective A? One of the eggs was still there. Perfect dark has the perfect amount of darkness. Well, that sucked. Nice, full armor. Nero would like a joke. Uh-oh. It's the final joke of the entire book. I need a new book. My wife told me to stop telling exceptionally bad dad jokes and go write a book or something. Now that is a novel idea. Yeah, maybe that joke should have been at the beginning of the book. That was probably the best one we've had. Amazon.com. Dad joke book. Oh no. All the ones I see here I've already purchased. Yeah, this is volume 1 of 2, so there's not a third one. The author, according to Amazon, is named Spiffy McChappy. Alright, we'll try this one. The Book of Terribly Awesome Dad Jokes. 4.6 rating. I really wish I didn't burn my mouth on that curry. Jovial Bob Stein. Then you just won't get a joke, I guess. I don't have any. Believe me, I've had plenty of times where some guy shows up here and just starts telling jokes, never saying anything else in chat. It happens a lot. Usually just don't acknowledge that they're there. Three Discord messages. What the? I just fell through the ground. I guess don't jump up here. There were 5 control schemes you could choose from. I just am doing the Turok style, so move with the C buttons, aim with the joystick. Why did that guy just explode? Okay, I was getting a little worried about that Objective C, because I thought I should have completed it by now, but there we go. There's another switch somewhere, I think. I do think about that a lot. I still feel quite conflicted. Yeah, it's not open. Where was that other switch? I hope the bunker is where I have to go. That is a place where you would be shielded from a blast, so it makes sense. Over here, maybe? Ender. What is Chris waffling about? Who the heck is Ender from Futurama? I literally just told you that I don't have a joke, and then you do that. Why would you do that? God, it's so laggy, I can't hit this thing. Oh my god. Low res settings, by the way. Still lagging like this. Papanada. Didn't Nintendo say the year of Silk Song in that direct? Wait, didn't it say this year actually? Hello, Bruce Kane. The Xbox handheld thing. It kind of stinks because I'm gonna want to play Silk Song like immediately, but it'll be probably a worse than DK Bonanza situation. It may be in my best interest to not play it immediately, as in terms of being a streamer by profession. Lush 50 got raided yesterday, using lunar magic, I guess. DK Bonanza's like doing really poorly viewership-wise. Unfortunately, when you're live streaming is your job, you have to care about how many viewers you get. Like, this has got to be what I do, right? I don't like that objective's not completed, though. Please don't jank out. It's not that they don't like it, it's that there's 8 billion people streaming it right now, and you can only watch 1 people. Brad, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Alright, chat. I gotta take a quick break, so, be right back. I'm back. Any yawners? I'm really excited to see the dogs tomorrow, chat. They're gonna pop off for like 2 minutes and then probably lay down and nap. But those 2 minutes are gonna be peak. I taught them so many bad habits. weren't really sure how to make it onto the couch, so I would like take them and like drag them fast across the floor and then lift them up. And they caught on. They're like, oh, I can jump. That's a thing a dog can do. I'm glad you're having fun. I played a sponsored game and got paid a bunch of cash today. So that was cool. And I got a chicken dinner. Unfortunately, it's against TOS to tell you how much I got. Otherwise, I'd gladly do it. Was a Twitch affiliated sponsor, so it would be against Twitch's called the Bounty Board TOS. No, Twitch was not the sponsor. Twitch was the middleman, I guess. You have 3 weapons and mines. It's hard to say because the economy, things are definitely changing in the streaming landscape, but the price that people advise you to ask for when you're reaching out for a sponsored stream for 1 hour is $1 US per average concurrent viewer you have. But several factors that make it fluctuate. And if somebody asked me what they should charge, that's what I would suggest. I mean, like I said, it depends. If you're playing a mobile game that's littered with loot crates and you're like, I don't want to play this at all, should not charge that. this game. I may have been tricked into putting this on the retro challenge list based on how we've been. I'm worried now about how we've been selecting the games. Maybe we're not getting the full picture. I bet this game would have looked decent watching just a little bit of the long play. How many Armorines Project S.W.A.R.Ms do we have on our list? Yeah, mobile games pay a lot, but those usually force you to do other things than just literally play the game. They'll encourage you to get your chat to sign up. You get paid more if they grind the game to a certain amount. Because the idea is they hope you'll be like, hey guys, do this, and I get a little extra, and then they end up having a lot of fun and get hooked on the game. Kind of goofy. There's these like stream elements. They're always from mobile games, and it'll be like, if you take this, you can play the game for 1 hour, and you earn $68,000. There's like all these things you actually have to do that it doesn't say until you look into it. Like, the majority of the money comes from getting your chat to buy loot crates. You have to get your chat to buy like $40,000 in loot crates to get that full amount. Yeah, I haven't had those video ads in a while. I like the one where I just got to like browse the menu at El Pollo Loco and be like, ooh, that looks good. Ooh, this looks good. It's not complete, there's still an egg. Oh no, I forgot about this. That was Men's Warehouse. No, El Pollo Loco's a fast food Tex-Mex, I guess? It's like hybrid fried chicken and Tex-Mex, I think. I don't really know because it's a West Coast thing. I've never had it. But I do remember when I took this trip to Los Angeles for like a Guitar Hero thing I did. I was in the hotel with my parents and these commercials would come on for El Pollo Loco. It would be like so high energy. Like, come to El Pollo Loco! I don't remember. You've had it in Mexico? I feel like it would be a lot different there. Like, the fast food experience of America versus Australia was very different. I actually hear the fast food in the UK is like way worse than it is here. A couple British streamers that stream old school RuneScape. One lives in Manchester. I don't know where the other lives. But he also gets pizza from Papa John's and gets corn on it. And I'm just like, who gets corn on a pizza? Maybe I shouldn't listen to this guy. Because there's a meme on that subreddit. I think the initial one was this guy made like... I forget what it was. It was like a sliced up hot dog and something else. And it looked so pathetic. And he's like, got me a sick dinner here, ready to grind RuneScape tonight. Like, everybody made fun of him. And now it's a meme on the subreddit to post your gross meal. Except the first guy was serious. I kind of feel bad because he probably was like, oh, this is a solid dinner. It looked really gross. It was just like a boiled hot dog cut up into little chunks and something else. I don't remember. And that was it. There wasn't like a sauce or spice. I don't even remember a train, but I assume I did it. We got stuck on the volcano, but we finally passed it yesterday. I don't even remember doing that. I believe you that I did that, but all I remember about this game is the volcano. And I'm very glad it's over. I still think Taco Bell's really good. It's not as cheap as it used to be, but it's... Getting like 3 tacos doesn't break the bank. Maybe I'll get Taco Bell when I go back. I don't have one anywhere even like slightly close to me. It's kind of strange, actually. I feel like Taco Bell is just everywhere. I guess not here. I wouldn't even want pork tacos. I would want either beef or chicken. Man, I got, we went to there's a British pub, like, right next to the hotel, S.W.A.R.M, so it's, like, kind of popular to go there while you're at GDQ. Anyway, I went there, and last year I remembered seeing, I think it's, I don't know what the UK calls it. In Australia, it's sticky date pudding. I think it's called toffee pudding, maybe? And sticky date pudding was my favorite thing I ate in Australia. Like, I'd even love it when I got the, like, cheap frozen stuff. So I saw that last year, and this time I actually got it, and I was, like, so hyped, and it was just okay, and I was sad. I was like, I don't think this is the same thing I had in Australia. Although it had some of the best whipped cream I've ever had on top of it. That was strange. It was so good. It was just a flavor I'd never experienced. It was like, kind of like caramel, but it definitely wasn't. It was just a new sensation. Kind of like when I had Japanese curry the first time. I was like, this taste has never existed before. This is a new taste. Alright, so maybe I need to place these like really deep, although the towers also have an upstairs. Do I need to place them upstairs? I really wish this game was better about telling you what to do for objectives. There's at least a British pub near the hotel for SGDQ. I've never seen another one. It's kind of a neat little building though. Like, there's like a fireplace, and one of the tables you eat at there's just 2 couches you sit on. I'm like, this thing, I feel like there's no chance this thing's not gross. It's like, somebody's getting too drunk and spilling their drink and maybe even their sticky food. Like, there's no way those couches are not nasty. It's like a leather sofa. They had the menu, it said chips, which is fries in the UK and Australia. I got a chicken burger. I'm like, yeah, can I get the chicken burger? I'll get chips with it. And she's like, you know that means French fries, right? It's not potato chips. I'm like, yeah, I know. I am cultured. Thank you. Maybe my accent makes it seem like I'm not. It's all fun and games till someone gets Ron. Ghetto! What the heck? Yes. We got a confirmation that we did it. Thank you for 5 gift subs to Illidizog, Wood Luttons, Rhinon Roll. Good God. Autonomous and Punt Time. It's gotta be this bunker, right? Thank you, Gatto. They are on sale. I did this sale thing, so I feel less bad about being gone for a week and a half. It feels pretty bad when you've been gone forever and then you come back and it's like you have no subs. Let's go! Why are we still ranked private? I don't get it. Blast your way through the bug defenses. Show them what you're made of. We need to capture a live brain bug so we can devise a plan for their complete extermination. I'm afraid you're going to have to get near one of those freakazoids. Well, this is certainly different. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. It's on rails. One-handed gaming. I don't actually have a crosshair. This is a little annoying. I'm having to guess where my gamer thing is. Oh no. This is going to be really hard. It depends if this game predates Knife Edge Nose Gunner, the on-rails shooter we played for the N64. Sin and Punishment was on rails, yes, but it's one of the last 64 games to release. Oh yeah, Pokemon Snap is an on-rails shooter. This is gonna suck. Why can't I have a crosshair? I don't have to kill them all. I just have to not die. Oh my god, I'm gonna need to up the look sensitivity, I think. You can't turn far enough left or right to hit those guys, man. Actually, I think Turok 2 had an on-rails shooter when you ride the dinosaur. Oh my god, I need to like max out the sensitivity or something. I don't even know if this is sensitivity. Okay, I think it is. Oh, this may be too much actually. I guess we're in a helicopter. Seems like we're flying. I can't turn left enough to hit that guy. Wait, negative? What is this doing? Maybe if... Oh, maybe auto aim will be clutch in this, actually. Let's try it. Wonder if it even does anything. Oh, this may be the answer. I don't have stick drift. Yes, the auto aim. Dude, this is OP. Oh no, I took damage for the first time. Dude, I'm still gonna die. Oh, what? Well, now I'll turn it off because it's really, really bad normally. You tog this. Sure am gonna have to do that every time I reset. Can't wait. Thought that was some kind of infinite spawn. No, not this spot. Let me out, let me out. Yes! I got out. We don't have any jokes. We ran out. I will not make one up. You have to wait for the new book to get here. Shaft Power Pack. Really seems like I'm meant to get past here. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, I am meant to get past here. How was I supposed to know that was the brain bug? Oh my god. this really game 311? Have I been counting wrong this whole time? No, it's 312. But I have 313 in my stream title. What is it auto-aiming? What was that? I do count the two Mario 64 versions as two different games in the 394 total. Oh no, it's still on. Turn it off. That hit me? You're on beginner difficulty, don't lie. Wait, what? It didn't say this last time. Still haven't watched a great game? You will at some point, unless you stop watching. We got Mario Party 3, that'll be cool. Okay, there's the end of the level, I guess. It's still going because I've game overed 8,000 times.
Is this fun ASMR?
Puny God, thank you for the 63-month resub. Yes, it is. If you think it's not very hard, I challenge you to play it yourself. Okay, this is the brain bug, right? How do I capture it? What do I do? throw this thing down? Did I do it? Why did it blow up? I just lose now. I guess do that, but don't get close to it? I don't know. You like can't aim fast enough to hit them. Still Tom, I think, for the giant emote. I mean, the levels aren't as big, but the objectives are 20 times more confusing. My stupid military commander speaks to me in riddles. I mean, this game's not bad, but when it gets bad, it's peak bad. The second set of missions, very bad. The third set, worst FPS experience I've had on this console. This fourth set has been fine. Why don't I have the thing? I don't have the thing I need. What am I supposed to do? Where did I get that last time? It's what happened? Why did I fail? Alright, chat. I gotta take a quick break. Be right back. Alright. Let's try to debug what we have to do here. Get it? Debug. So chat, stream's almost over. We will be live Wednesday. I'm gonna go visit my parents. By parents, I mean just my dad, because my mom's on a cruise. But I should be back early on Wednesday. If anything, it may be a later start. It takes a while to get out of the house. I haven't tried Tony Hawk yet. We will be playing it one day next week at least as part of a sponsored stream. But I was gonna play it fully through right after I finished Donkey Kong, but I think I might just go back to S.W. instead. I really miss playing S.W. and also people paid to have all those hacks that are on the list, so like they need to be played. Why can I hit this thing? Dram 3 win? Maybe soon. Okay, now I have the thing, so it's stored in that room, I guess. Yeah, I enjoy. I'm gonna play, like, I don't know. There's just not enough time to do everything I'd like to do. I need to stream for 12 hours a day, but that's not going to happen. So... It's a bad issue. I don't like it. So probably when I finish DK, we'll go back to SMW. But like, I don't know, man. That Kirby expansion's coming. Mario Party expansion's coming. What do I do? Well, I never bought Mario Party in the first place, so it would be a new game to me. I don't think I know what Patapon is. I remember seeing that in the direct. I have interest in a lot. Another thing is these are all games I'm buying at full MSRP. Like, I'm not rich. Like, I can't get too purchase happy. Just buy every new game that comes out. I think that's Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. I'll just play that, the original, in the Future Retro Challenge. I still think my favorite thing to do is play old video games. As much as I've gotten frustrated at this, it's still been fun to hang out and do it on stream. Except when I got really mad at part 3. I do have Thab merch, but I've not really put any effort into it. Maybe I should. Somebody had this idea I liked, that I'd need to get an artist to help, I think. Oops. What? Is it just gone? Why don't I have it? Oh my god. What, will you chase me like this then? I'm probably gonna die though. Is this gonna count? I don't know. Oh, dude, whatever. The thing just despawned or something. Oh my god. There was an idea to have a shirt, some kind of cool thing on the front, and then kind of like a band tour where it has the band, you know, all the locations they're gonna play on the back. It would have all of the N64 games on the back. There'd be a lot of text though. I don't know if it would fit well. I don't think it would fit. But I also have no ideas for cool graphic. I'm not creative. I was there shirts. See, that's the thing, is my only idea is, oh, put the N64 on the front, and then I get sued by Nintendo. I don't know how to... I don't know. You mean like a box art? Yeah, I just have to find the right artist who also has good ideas and not only can draw. Because I don't have ideas. I'm not a very creative-minded person. I would get like, art class was always the only class I didn't get like an A in growing up in like elementary school. It's not how my brain operates. What the heck? Why is there just a big hole here? And why is this a ladder? I need this game to end. Alright, so this tunnel is the end. And then that thing is the brain bug. So presumably I need to use this thing to get the brain bug to not be hostile. But it just didn't work last time. I just don't really know why. Okay. Okay, what do I do? Just back seat. What do I do? What is this? No! Why did it blow up? Lead it to the hole? Where was the hole? I don't remember. Oh no, this is a dead end. Oh no. Okay, good. Is this the hole? Where's the ladder? Please don't die. So those are the only two objectives. So we should be able to just leave now. I don't know why the bug can't get out. Jesus. All the new games? What do you mean? Rescue the civilians. The Queen is attempting to send a signal to her homeworld. Blow her away before these mutant ticks can phone home. We are the giants of this bloody playground. We are the writers of history.
Don't know where I'm going, don't know what I'm doing. Dead end central. I was killing bugs, now there's no bugs to kill. I think I just did a full lap. So maybe there's a button to open the pyramid or something. This one doesn't have a head. Wait, I can just climb up here? Maybe it's this. This torch out? Oh my god.
They are cowards. Where go? Is the queen outside? I think people started calling retro games when GameCube and all that was out, calling the NES retro gaming. Hello, Sir Snaz. I can confirm you missed the live play of it. It is confirmed. I think maybe the queen's in here, because these guys just keep spawning. Yeah, we played Ocarina of Time in, I believe, May of 2023. I don't know what this game wants me to do, man. Wait, what? Why is this one doing that?
I get it though, lots of editing and such. Regardless, love your content.
Mike DVB, thank you for 500 bits. I really appreciate it. It doesn't make any sense. Why is that one putting off alien guts? Why does anything in this game do what it does? I don't know what you want, game. I don't know what the bugs did or doing or have done. I know that their queen is nowhere to be found though. Why is there just a hole here? Why is this thing putting off bug stuff? How do we know they don't line up just due to jank though? They just didn't put it together. My scanner? There is no scanner. It's just infrared vision. It doesn't do anything. Except certain levels are way too dark, and they presumably were like, dang, we can't see anything. What do we do? Let's put this in so that you can and see. Levels long. Well, we'll just do it next time then, because it's time to stop. That is going to be the end of tonight's stream, everybody.